Hello, Miss Burton. Today I'm here to tell you about slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form has never been my strong suit. I've always struggled with it throughout 7th and 8th grade. I never knew what the x-intercept was, and I never knew what the y-intercept was. I couldn't figure out the slope. I didn't know how to transfer it into a graph. But throughout freshman year and part of your year, I've gotten better at handling it and putting it into graphs. I can now solve equations easy. And after we've been doing some board work and we even do some problems in class, I've gotten extremely better at it than what I was in 8th grade. In 8th grade, it was terrible. I couldn't do it for the life of me. But today, I'm here to show you all about slope-intercept form. Ms. Burton, right in front of you is the slope-intercept form. Over here on the left, M is going to always be the slope. So in any slope-intercept form, M is always going to be the slope. There's a little trick I use to remember it. For M, you just put O underneath, you put V, and you put E. And that spells move. And that's how I always remember it's the slope. And over here on the right, this funky little letter, B, is always going to be the y-intercept. I have a little trick to remember this too. It's called the big Y. So M for move and B the big Y. Slope and the y-intercept. And the x is always going to be the x-intercept. You don't even have to worry about that. Automatically you know. Now, what do you do when the problem isn't clearly in front of you? If the slope is not jumping out at you and the y-intercept is not alone, what are you going to do? Just quit the problem, right? No. There's a simple solution. I'm going to walk you through it. First, what we would do is subtract 5x from each side. So, because we want the y-intercept always on the left and alone. So we're going to do this. And now our problem is going to look like this. Negative 4y equals negative 5x, and 16 stays there, so it would be plus 16. So, that is our equation so far, but y is not alone. So, now we have to divide each side by negative 4. And I mean each side. So every single thing is going to get divided by negative 4. And what we have left is y. And now it's positive because we divided negative by a negative. And this is also positive, negative by a negative. So it would be y equals 5 over 4 x minus 4. And see, that's our problem. Y-intercept. Oh no, excuse me, y-intercept, and the slope. If this was on a quiz, guess what? This person would be correct. Now, since we handled that pretty well, let's try graphing a linear equation. This may seem difficult, but in fact, this is fairly easy. But this isn't right. We have to turn this into y equals mx plus b, but it's 2x plus y equals 1. And we can't have that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to transfer this y over here. So move the y in the equal sign. And then we're going to transfer the negative 2x to the opposite side of the equal sign. So it turned positive. And the 1 is going to stay 1. And boom, our problem is done. Right there. We have y equals 2x plus 1. Slope and y-intercept. Move and big Y. Now we need to plot it. See, with slope-intercept form, you have to take the y-intercept and plot it first. And so, this is what it would look like. That's what the y-intercept looked like. So, we have to go to 0 and go up 1 and plot a point right there. And now we have 2x. What are we going to do there? We have something called rise over run is what, Miss Burton? So much fun. Simplest way to remember and graph linear equations. So we use the slope 2 over 1 because rise over 1 is so much fun, and it'd be 2 over 1, and so we go up 2 units, 1, 2, and then we go right 1 unit. Right here. Now we can already make our graph, and that's what it would look like. Rise over run is so much fun. Slope-intercept form, one and done. And now we have our graphed linear equation. Thank you, Ms. Burton, for watching my tutorial on slope-intercept form. Stay tuned for more.